Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the channel. Haven't been on for a week or so. Just thought I'd do a wee update. I was in hospital on Wednesday, had an operation. Went okay, but they didn't get everything done they needed to do, so I've got to go back in. I'm waiting on word when to go back in. I've got a major blockage. They put a stent in. Between my bladder and my kidneys. My left kidney was extremely enlarged, so we put a stent in, and I've got the catheter still in, and I'm going to have that in and the stent in at least till they do the next procedure, which will be to reduce the size of my prostate, because apparently it's the size of a big thing, which I'm very proud of. Yeah, so still a bit tender, still a bit sore at times, get sporadic spasms that kind of take my breath away and stop me in my tracks. I only went out yesterday for the first time. Went down to Dunbar to a place that we went to before, which is like a thrift kind charity shop kind of thing. We went around down there and had the day lunch out down there and bought a couple of things. I didn't really buy anything actually, but it was just too good to get out of the house. So every day is slightly better, but still not the greatest. When I got out the car, when we got to Dunbar, I was like holding on to the car for a couple of minutes till this passed. It comes and goes. There's no reason to what causes it. It takes your breath away, and as I say, it stops in your tracks. It goes away. So not the greatest result. I was hoping that the process was all done and I was just on the recovery route, and however long that took. Apparently not. I've got to go back in. They explained to me what the deal was with the laser procedure they were going to do. That they decided that that wouldn't be suitable. They would do another one when it was to do with infections and blah 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 blah. So I have to go back in, and I don't know when. Hopefully not too long. But until I get that done, I will have I'll be connected to my wee Gucci, and as I said, that stent in as well. And I think that comes out. But as I say, it's just a case of. So basically, as far as the eBay thing goes, I put the shop on holiday mode from Tuesday till tomorrow. I've still sold some stuff. I sold a beekeeper's suit when I was in theatre. I came back to theatre and when I finally got doing that, cha-ching, I was like, oh look, and it was I sold a beekeeper's suit while I was in having an operation, which is pretty decent. It's good going that. So it's been slow, but not too slow. It's been a great month. I'll give you an update on my month, the whole of May. I reckon off the top of my head, I have sold turnover about £1,200, maybe £1,300, and my profit's got to be at least £1,000, about £1,000 profits. But I counted it last week, a week and a half ago, and I was on about £850 profit. But I've sold it quite a bit, considerably since then. So it's been a good month. And again, I'm still just doing it when I can. I still get these off days and on days, and days when I'm on it and days when I'm certainly not on it. I'm anything but on it. So I'm quite pleased with that. As I say, I'll do a total up and give you an update if anybody's interested. So what sold while I was off? While I was on holiday mode. Certainly wasn't a holiday for me. There's a cracker down there. I don't even know if I've got the video from last year when I bought this thing. I don't know if I actually ever put it up. I don't think I did, because I edited. Anyway, so one of these sold. Beekeeper suit. I've only got one left. It sold for £24.99, and it cost me £1. This is a bit of profit. In here, believe me when I tell you, there's a set of caravan towing mirrors, they sold for £26. Excuse me, £26, and I paid £5 for them. So £21 profit. Next was this aluminium record case. I'm not opening it, but there's no keys for it, but it's in decent shape. A few scrapes and a bit of tarnish on it, built it myself. Sold that for £19.50. I think I paid £1 for that when I was down in Newcastle. Went to a car boot in Newcastle. Paid £1 for it, so £19.50. Next is a huge big pair of motocross boots. They sold for £28. I could have held out for more, but I'm actually trying to make space. I need to get out of I need to get stuff out. There's still stuff in the spare room and all that. I need to get everything here. So I'm trying to just move stuff on. So they went for £28. I paid £10 for them, so still £18 profit, which is alright. I do not know what this is. I do not know what this stuff is. About 2 months ago, 6 weeks ago, I was in a Falkirk car boot, and the guy had all stuff in his van. I kind of had a quick look, and I said, "How much are you wanting for this?" This stuff. It's a big container of stuff called Nielsen's Professional Range Waterless Detailer. Leaves a just polished finish on bodywork. Maybe I should have a bath in it. Resists weathering and reselling. They look for economy. Yeah, maybe I should have a bath in it. I said £5, and I was like, okay. And I said, how many have you got? I think he had about 9 out of 9. I said, I'll give you £30 for a lot. I didn't know what it was. I'd looked it up and knew it was more than it was going for more than a £5. So he gave me, I think it was 9 or 10 bottles or something for £30. Saves on me putting them in my van, back in my van. So that sold for. I've already sold one for £20, and this one sold for £14. So it's all profit. That's me in profit now. I've got about 6 or 7 or whatever it is left of them. I can't remember exactly numbers. But everyone I sell now is just total profit. And last but not least, I really should find this video and try and get it out. It was last year at the Corn Exchange when I was buying random stuff. And yeah, this sold. Which is quite ironic, considering for the last couple of weeks, or a week or so, I've been singing Saddle Up and Ride Your Pony. Because it's a saddle. It's a saddle. I think I paid, I've got it down here, I paid a tenner for it. I don't even think I paid a tenner for it. I think I paid about £7 or £8 for it. It sold for £23. I took an offer on it. I was reducing it. It's just big and cumbersome. Would I buy another one? No. Was it interesting and fun when I bought it? Yeah. Bought it off an old couple. There's a few. It's a Keith Luxford saddle, which apparently is a really good make. So anyway, whether it's still a functioning saddle or it can be used for display purposes, I do not know. But it's going. So that's this wee short update. Recovering still from my op. The spasms, the kind of not very pleasant spasms are getting fewer and far between, but they're still there. And as I say, take a breath away and stop getting a chance. Waiting for word on next operation that I'm going for. Until that, that's the update. I shall do an update on the month, because it's been a particularly good month. All the months recently have been good. This has been a particularly good one. And if I could find the motivation or the energy to do a bit more, and I could be doing a couple of grand a month, at least a couple of grand a month, at least a couple of grand a month. You know, the guys I'm watching are doing £200-300 a day, not every day, but they're doing £200-300 days, 4 or 5 days a week, and I've got the stock. You know, I've got the stock. I'm trying to downsize the stock. I'm getting rid of bulky stuff that I bought. You know, it's like tactics and all that, and a wee bit of, you know, kind of, you know, I was buying big Ninja things for like £10. Really, you know, really worth it. But not selling. Some of them when they're selling quick and they take up a lot of space for these things. Well, I don't really. I'll not do that again. So I was selling them for 20 quid profit and all that, instead of maybe a potential 60, 70, 80 pound profit. Just because I need the space. I need to get the stuff out, the spare room, and some that's in the kitchen as well. Just in the utility room. I've got two, I picked up a couple of weeks ago, I picked up two vintage, like fibre record cases. Not like the ones you used to get. They're really good. One's got a advertising for a London record shop. I really like them. There were two for, I think I paid £10 for them. When I went there, the guy said, I've got another one, an aluminium one, not similar to that, but square, not rounded edged. And I said, I've got any more money on me, mate. I just lifted a tenner at the time. He's like, no, just take it. So I'll get 3 of them to put on. I think they'll do well. The black ones, but especially the two black ones are the same, but one's got advertising on it for a record shop. I'll put them up at some point as well. So anyway, that's where we are. I'm feeling a wee bit more. As I said, this is the first time I've really been in the shed since Tuesday, because I wasn't venturing far away from the house, even though I'm only at the bottom of the garden. So thank you for watching. We update there. I'll put something up again pretty soon, the next day or two, when I'm back on track. But thank you for watching. Catch you all later. Bye bye.